We just wait for upload to start, and then we run a quick audio check, and that's good enough. Alright, so no, not channel, I meant dashboard, and then the stream manager, just so that we got like the right thing up. Bitrate looking solid. Alright, then just a quick thingy so that I can also do like make sure that I link you to the game in question. Now for like a pinned message. Just give me a second here. And cool, we do that there, we reload this. And today's game. Now I would also like to apologize for being a few minutes late. You know, like I had to work with an estimate, and they left a little bit later than said estimate. So yeah, like that's that. Okay, nice. Also good to see that my thingy is still working. Okay, so now about 1.5 minutes in, we should be able to start stream, right? Because this doesn't like take over the whole thing. Yeah. Apologies, let me get water real quick. No, no, let's try and beat the first goal, because this game comes with 4 goals, I believe, or 3. I think 3. Okay. Now I am still a little bit rusty. I do know that it's better to use the space for braking rather than the S, because sometime after the first or second destination it will brake a little bit. Okay. Right, so I think we can just about do something like that. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then we go here. Okay, we need to brake a bit more, but that's fine. Okay, so far, like, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, like, it's relatively doable. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. And it was on the straight as well. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna get a bit of water real quick. And yeah, okay, like, just a minute. I kind of underestimated how much water I was gonna need. Oops, yeah, it happens, right? Oh, hi Kyleb. Wonderful timing. As you like got here in like the minutes I took to get water. Yeah, I did. But so I found this game a few months back when it was suggested to Nagnasu, and I saw her play it, and I played it myself for a bit. And I got to all the destinations, but since then I deliberately didn't play it, so that when I would do it on stream, I would also have to kind of relearn it all a little bit. So yeah, we just enter to restart. Now one of the things that's like pretty important in this game is you might see this like temperature gauge. Yeah. Okay. So you saw that temperature gauge, right? And that depends on your speed, but that's also like the food, the temperature of the food that you're delivering. So you need to keep your speed high to keep the temperature high enough, because if the temperature is too low, then you also explode and die. Now right now we're just gonna take it easy, and we just want to see if we can get to the first destination. And after that, we'll see if we can do 2 and 3 as well. Ooh, okay, no, oh. I had to do a bit of a drift there because I kind of misestimated the turn, but other than that, should be fine. Nice, at least we got a little buffer there, so that we don't really have to worry about our speed. Yes, I did just describe that car as a buffer. Okay. Right, now how's this turn gonna be? Okay, I see. No! Okay. Okay. We close that. And we go. And we pretend that nothing happened. Okay? Okay, nothing happens. It's all fine. It's all okay. We're all okay. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay, it's pretty tricky here. Now how's this turn gonna be? Right. Like sometimes it's better to just like slow down straight, because then if you try to brake while turning, you're gonna turn a whole lot. Which is nice if you want to drift, but not if you just, want to go normally-ish. Okay. Ooh. Ah, there. That's like the first destination, so we're gonna slow down a whole lot. Because like we don't want to fumble it right away, right? No, we're just gonna take this easy, even if that means that like we don't have like optimal temperature, right? That's just very important that we don't fumble any of this. Okay, so now the funny thing is that the game is like a bit of a joke here. So, see, like the first time I did this and did the first destination, you get like a really high gas cost and a pretty low delivery fee, so you end with it negative. But apparently it doesn't have it this time. But for this we earned $12 and only died like, what, 2 times? So now actually, just going by the soundbar in my OBS, it does seem like the volume is a bit high of the game, so I just lowered that a little bit. Okay. So now we're gonna skip that first destination, because that's for schmucks, right? There's 2 more to go. And we're gonna go for the middle one, which is still like relatively manageable, but it's already a bit of a struggle. And then after that one, we're gonna do the third, which is, well, it's quite a way. It's quite a way. Okay, I just need to get used to drifting again. Cause like here, if you like time it just right, you don't have to brake at all. Like you can just keep your full speed. But unfortunately, I did not quite manage that. But that's fine, because we can just do our thing here. Okay, a bit more. Okay, well that was a little dicey. This looks like a turn, but it's a straight. There's also one that looks like a straight, but is a turn. And there's also one that is a turn, but it also comes with like a ramp, so you need to make sure that you're really slowed down when you get to that one. But it's sometime past the first destination at least, so we don't have to worry about it for about a minute. Look, he was in the way, right? That's not on us. You know, no one saw that. No one saw that. There are no witnesses, therefore it did not happen. No. Well, you know, I guess I guess I deserved that, didn't I? But that's fine. You know, this is just a warm-up round. We're just trying to get used to the controls again, right? And we keep using that excuse until we get the winning round, okay? That's just how we're gonna go about this. Okay, so, you know, like, again, like the first few turns, after a while, like, you just know them, because, well, any run has them, well, unless you, like, fumble before the turns, but that's not exactly something that would commonly happen. Yeah. Speak of the devil. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, but that might also have been because I kind of fucked up at the first turn, but yeah, shut up. Okay, okay, and turn. Oh, okay, yes, okay, decent drifting action, Now this should be a straight, so we're fine. And here we can try to avoid, but you can also just do that. Beware though, that is a very risky move. So like later on, you're better off just slowing down and waiting for them all to crash into each other. And just not being a part of the crash as a whole. Okay, well that got a little dicey, but we just about managed. Okay, here, like maybe just a few course corrections like that. And then we're fine. Okay, cool. Now what's that one gonna be, huh? Okay, yes. Okay, good thing we slow down. Because that could have been, that could have been something, right? Okay, you know, we just slow down fully. Because this game really does not like it if you if you try to close the food thing while driving. You know, oftentimes it will not register, and you're also not paying enough attention to the road, so then you're gonna crash and lose the game. Okay, so that's first exit, but we're gonna skip past that. And ooh, okay, that was dicey. Okay, and we still don't have enough, like, it doesn't recharge quickly, so that's a bit of a thing. Okay. I don't know how far the next destination is. I think we're gonna get like a sign at some point, sooner or later. Okay. Ooh, 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 yeah. Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, just try and. Ooh. No, nothing happens, we are fine, Yeah, okay, so, you know, sometimes the physics get a little, physics-y, fuck. Okay, we are fine, like, nothing's happening, right? Okay, you know, like, here we take this nice little turn, because this is, like, really just a nice leisurely drive, and there's not any issues whatsoever. What's this gonna be? Oh, fucking hell, fuck. Oh, no. Right. We're fine. You know, again, like we do have a win because we did do the first destination. So like, no matter what happens, it's like we still sort of won, right? It's just we won easy mode, and I want to do medium and hard as well. So we are gonna keep going. And I do know that it took me like 3 evenings of practice to actually get to the third destination successfully. But hopefully, like, now that I have this bit of experience, it will stay in my mind. Now. Oh yeah, look at that, Great timing. And brake. Okay, and there we go. Okay, now this is straight, so we're gonna be fine. Okay, try to avoid that car. Okay, I'm pretty sure like we pretty much scratched the paint. Oh, I missed the sign there. Oh well. I think that's only for the first destination anyway. Ergo, it's not important. It's, oh. Well, you know, at least that helped us to the turn actually, so, you know. Thanks, random guy. Thank you for your sacrifice. Even if you didn't want to be one. Oh, fucking hell. Come on. Get. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I expected that. Okay. So. We are fine. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. Well, that did not quite go to plan, but fortunately we can just try to correct. But we might be hit by the previous one unless they crashed off the road earlier, which I'm hoping they did. Because like these cars, they are brutal. Like they will just do a what the fuck are you doing? They will just do like a targeted ram and just like keep pushing at you for like 10 seconds just to ensure that you're off the cliff. Even if it means taking themselves with, right? They just do not. Oh god. Okay, so this is why it's quite a gamble to use the jumping ability, but it is also kind of exhilarating if you manage to time it perfectly, especially if you've got like a full wall of cars just like blocking the entire road. like that can be pretty cool. I do have to admit. Okay. But yeah, I can already feel that I am really starting to get into this game now. Okay, we drift and we... Ooh, okay, that was dicey, that was dicey. Yeah, right. Can we at least do this one without braking? Nope, we cannot because I fucked the angle. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No, because like, ultimately the goal isn't to get the temperature as high as possible, right? It's just to get it high enough and reach our destination, because it kind of doesn't work if you just crash and die. Okay, well there was some sort of sign of a destination info there, but I sure didn't read that. Maybe it's also like, you know, like I shrink the screen a bit so that I can get all my interfaces this side. So, you know, that's also a contributing factor. That might be like just enough to make the text unreadable. But even so... Oh! Right, yes, I remember now that if you have a sharp turn going downwards, then even if you try to drift through it, instead you're just gonna start rolling. And then you start rolling off the road, game over. Or in this case, physically deceased, which I think is kind of cool. And it's also like a reference to the fact that like in lore this is like, well, I mean, I say lore, it's not exactly like it's got much of a story, but in the concept it's like, hey, you're a delivery driver and you're delivering food. So, you know, like physically deceased is also like, oh hey, you know, you don't have money. But also seeing as you like, either you just explode or you explode and crash, you are just like deceased anyway. Like physically is the least of your worries there, and instead physically is your main worry. Yeah, see what I did there? Nice bit of wordplay. Yeah, okay, come on, tighter. Yes, okay, cool. Okay, this one we can do that, right? Yeah, see, like this one is fine. It's like if you can sort of see it going down, then you're fine. But if the road just disappears visually, then it's like, okay, you are in for quite a thing. So like that. Okay, and then we just start speeding up here. Okay, see, and then we just make it through just fine, and the temperature didn't even drop too much, so like, we're cool. We're chilling. Okay, ooh, course correct, please, motherfucker! Bro, okay. Anyways, we did survive. Okay, so that is all that matters in the end. Sorry, I don't have enough self-control. Okay. Well, and now we learn why we don't do that. Oh, come on. Is this car just trapping us now? You know, sometimes it does that. Like it doesn't even kill you straight up, it's just doing this. Which is, well, it's certainly something, I guess. But also, like, it means you don't get to refill your jump boost, so that's like something. Ooh, right. You can also do like that. You know, maybe we are better off like just wait. Okay, maybe if we just stay still. What if we move backwards? What if we move forwards? back and forth. And okay, well, this might not be it in the end. I think like we can open the door, right? Because like, why not? Okay, well, this is not. That is a wheel through our roof. Yes, I am aware that this temperature is not what we want. But unfortunately, this guy is blocking us. Okay, we just try again. Unfortunately, that was simply not gonna be it. You know what, let me just show off the restaurant, right? Oh, look at that fancy mirror physics. Now here we've got that little restaurant and a little like door thingy there and all that. Okay, now that is like enough show and tell, and let's get to the game. You know, I also love how like you start at like a relatively normal place, even if it's remote, and then you just have this really high road up in the middle of nowhere with really weak guardrails. Like I'm pretty sure that if this was an actual road, it would also have like some stronger barriers attached. Though to be fair, I'm guessing this is the Americas, so like who knows. Oh, what the fuck? Why is there a whole conga line of cars here? Oh, and they're also doing that. Right, well that's not great. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well that was really risky of us, by the way, but hey, it ended up working. You know, gamble paid off, plus like, you know, early game, so it doesn't really matter. And basically at this point, unless we're like, well, okay, we're just continue to turn like that. You know, like sometimes when you start oversteering, you can't really counter correct. And then it's best to just try to keep the circle going. Okay. Ooh, 6, 7, oh my god, my brain is so rotted. Oh, wait. Oh, what? That was a targeted assault. Like, you saw that. Like, he was in front, and he just full sent it to the right. Yeah, you know, like there's a little bit of just like, oh, they just drive normally and don't care for you. But there's also quite a lot of just targeted attacks. I mean, fortunately it was quite early, so again, like we don't lose a whole lot, but it's still annoying. Basically here, until we get like past the first destination, it doesn't really matter, right? Like only after that it's really a run. The same for like if you want to do third, then it's the first 2 destinations. Whew, okay, I really like got close there. That was a bit risky, a bit of gamble, but we are fine. We are going. We are zooming. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, now, oh, that like bro just decided like, yeah, no, this is the end, and just did a full 90-degree right through the barriers. Like it's not even like here where they would like fail the turn. No, like that was just like targeted and deliberate. Like it's insane the kind of AI these cars got. I think we need to slow down here. Yeah. And very glad I did, because that means we like survived that turn. Again, like here we can just try and drift, it's fine. Ooh, oh god, that was really close, because like we couldn't really get the most optimal angle because of the way that the car was there. Ooh, okay. Okay, no, Woofer, no launching. No launching, you saw what happened last time. Also just like random traffic cones thingy there, or not cones, just cylinders. But I don't know what they are called, right? So okay. So oh shit. Okay, no, it's a straight. Okay, cool. So yes, those random thingies there. Oh my fuck. Okay, just in time. No. Oh no. What did I? Yeah. Okay. That's on me. I really need to learn to not use it, but it's like It's a fancy ability. Why not use it? And then you just explode. Oops. Yeah, well, it was only one of the first like actual runs anyway, so yeah, whatevs. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we are gonna go for the second, just so that we have like 2 destinations done, and then the rest of the stream, we are just gonna lock in on the final goal, which is like 10 miles. Or was that the first turn? Maybe. Shut up. It was nothing. Okay. I was a bit disappointed that we don't have like our speedometer running, but yeah, fair enough. Okay, that. Yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We live. We live. Okay. Okay, because like third goal is optional, but I will keep streaming until we reach the second. Even if that means ending up having to like go really slow, like ridiculously slow even. Like you do really want to get a bit of speed. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Ooh! Oh! Oops! I thought it was a bit flatter, and it was not. So we ended up accidentally going off the other side. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So again, like the first like ramp up and in the straight and the first 2 turns, they're always gonna be fine, right? It's only after that you're gonna get like a bit of tricky stuff. Though to be fair, like that failure, it was not because the thing was tricky, it was because I was stupid. Oh, no, okay, I do have to slow down there, unfortunately. I couldn't really push it. That's a shame. But, like, maybe we can try to do this run right this time. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now this is gonna be a straight, so we're fine. You know, like, if it visually just disappears, it's one of 2 things. It's a straight, and you can just keep your full speed. Or it's a turn downwards, and you really need to slow down. Because, like, otherwise you're just gonna go out normally, and if you try to drift through, you're gonna roll and fall and roll and fall and okay, and with that it's all good, and we are amazing. Look at that, look at it go, look at it go. Okay, like yes. Ooh, okay, I think this is the tricky one where you need to slow down so much. Oh, okay. Yeah, also like if you're on these things, it's best to just try to do whichever direction is down. So oftentimes it means you reverse for the first half of the turn, because this car really does not like to climb from 0. Like it's slower than the time I did something like that with a car in 3rd gear. I did do it successfully, by the way, so like amazing pedal control, but still. Okay, sure, we're gonna slow down, because we know that jumping just is not the play. Okay, then we just go here, we overtake them. Don't do that on actual roads, of course, like you just overtake on the left, but like, this game is not a representation of actual roads in any way, shape or form. Like, let's be real. Like, this is just a silly, fun little experience. Just going fast on one hell of a road. Oh, that's gonna be a tight turn, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Oh, okay, look. Like, all I had to do was let go of the gas a bit, and we were fine. Like, we just had enough space to counter steer. Cool. Oh, what's that gonna be? Just in case, let me slow down. You know, like it's best to lose a few degrees rather than losing the game, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be one of those turns. You know, it's gonna need a bit of drift support. Also, like, you can just see a bit of the road previously. Okay, so 2 miles. Okay, good. Ooh, it's this one. This is the one with the ramp. Like, you saw the ramp there, right? Yeah. Okay, so like if you do that, at like even just a moderate speed, you are just gonna die, because like the ramp will just launch you. Okay, so how many more miles to go is it? Come on, like first it was 2.3, now it's 1.9, so if that's 0.4, then that's not too bad, of course. Okay, just a bit of drifting. Okay, we're all cool, we're all cool. We are all cool. It's all cool. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, motherfucker. Ah, ha 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 ha. Okay, at least tell me we overtake you. Good. Now here it's kind of hard to select which is the best place to go. I think here, and then with a bit of drift support you can go between those two, and then it's gonna be a bit tricky, so let's just slow down a bit and just try to weave through like that. Yeah, that was not a whole lane, it was just like between two cars next to each other on lanes. What the fuck did that one do? Like, I'm pretty sure he tried to kill us just then. But hopefully all he got was his self. And... okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Okay, cool. 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 Right. And... yes. Okay. Okay. We'll go to the words. Okay, that's... yes. Yes. Okay. Now what's the distance gonna be? Okay, 0.6. So from here, let me just like make sure that we really take it like easy. And we go low risk, right? Okay, so like whenever there's any room for doubt, we just slow the fuck down. Now, because we won't have a temperature-based loss. Okay, so it should be around here, right? Yeah, okay. So, you know, we take it easy, we go a bit slower. Like, that's really small for an exit lane, by the way. Okay. You know, like, the handling was a bit funky, so I really had to just, like, fully stop there for a bit. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of corrections and whoo. Okay, there we go. Delivery fee 5. Oh yeah, it's the tip. Like, the fee is the same, but the tip becomes larger based on like which run you have. So here our total is 14. Okay, so our total is pretty low as well. Whew. Oh, sorry, that was just like my me stretching a bit. But that's all fine, right? Yeah, probably. Okay. So now we are gonna go for the final of the destinations, and that will be what will it be again? Right, something like Dead End Town, I believe, Dead End City, something like that, something along those lines. So you know that's gonna be pretty tough. Okay. Okay. Just log in. Like, I'm also sitting up straighter now, just so that I like really know what to do. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we are gonna need a bit of a drift there, Okay, cool. Okay, so now we got this straight, and it's all fine, right? We got this under control. It's a bit yeah, motherfucker. Like, we had like such a good thing going, and then you just go, unbelievable. Okay, and then we are fine, right? Maybe. Oh, maybe I should turn. Okay, yeah. Okay, and turn. And let's go with the steer, because that means you get minimal counter steer requirements. Dota counter steer. It's a reference to like a really niche kind of meme commenting on how Valve does things. It's like, oh, Team Fortress 2? No. Dota Counter Strike. But then, you know, counter steer, because that's a pretty significant thing if you want to do this game at any speed, and you have to do like your drifts and whatever. Okay, so that's the one thing done, but like we really only like consider runs once you're past destination 2. Now right now it's just the introductory section, right? It's just warming up, it's just starting. Nothing special so far. right? This is gonna be a bit of a turn. You know, like we had to wait with the handbrake there so that we could take like the outer turn to avoid those cars. Right here, that's okay. We can go between here, right? Yes, okay, good. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, just hope they don't hit me. Of course. Of course. Like with the way the turn is, they had to like intentionally do that. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Well then. It's fine, right? Because the run hadn't started yet. The run only starts once we're past the second destination. So until we get that, it is all good. Oh, I forgot to drift. Whoops. But that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, and here we steer, and no, that's pushing it. Sorry, I can't do that. Yeah, you know, like if you mess up that first one, then that's also gonna affect your second turn. Like you do notice that with like turns that are close after another, like whatever you do wrong in one, it carries over to the next. But you know, if you just got a straight there, that gives you quite a bit of time, or even if it's just like a light turn like that. Okay, now here we just do that, and we let go, and we correct. And here we just go here, and we do a little bit of that, and then we're cool. Like if you try to drift too hard there, then you're gonna end up with a major counter steer requirement. Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, like I just noticed that like I use my index for both E and D, and we need to turn right there to not crash. So that meant I had to stop so that I could actually also press E to close the food thing, because otherwise that's gonna be a game over, and then we're like also just filled. Okay, we'll just go there. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, fortunately it was straightly, you know, like I did a bit of gamble there. But I do notice that like once you play this a bit, then you also just can feel which of the things it's gonna be, even if you don't have the visual cue to tell you. Now you can just tell like, oh yeah, right, this one is gonna be straight, and this is gonna be the other one. Speaking of, I think this is gonna be a turn. Yep, I got that right. I think like we slowed down and we did like a sort of front wheelie, and then the back of our car landed on the guardrails. So it was pretty fortunate that we then had our booster thingy to like get us out of that rather tricky predicament. Oh my god, almost hit that. Alright, now this is a straight, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So we are fine so far. Ooh, okay, that was close. That was close. But fortunately, we managed to do it like relatively smooth. What? What's that even? What's that even? What's that even supposed to be? Anyway, I will take a bit of water. Okay. So we try again. And we try again. And that is all good of soup. Whew, alright. And okay, so good drift. And then let's go to the button here. Okay, we want to get a bit to the right side here, and then at this sign just about. We just go full left. And there. Look at that. no need to slow down. Like that's perfect execution of the first two turns. That doesn't happen often. Ooh, okay. Also pretty decent, pretty decent. Sorry, I just have this urge. I have to. Oh. Yeah. Bad decision. Bad decision. Oh well. Now what's he gonna do? Now what's he gonna do? Oh, he's just gonna crash into that other one. Okay, cool. That means that they... Well, like on one hand, it's kind of nice because they sort of like take themselves out and don't really become much of a danger in terms of how they move. But they do become like entirely stationary, which can be quite a thing in the physics if you then end up hitting that. Now, even if it's not like, oh, hey, you hit that so you get injured, it's still gonna do quite a number on your thing. Ooh, okay, that was pretty close. Like, we almost end up with a wheel hanging over, which, in case you don't know, is something that you really want to avoid happening. Obviously. Though, you know, it might not be obvious to some. I don't know how your brains work, after all. It might not even be a thing, obviously, but just a difference of opinion. You know, like some might want that to okay. Okay, sure, we slow down. Like, we need a bit of that slower speed to be able to control and weave and... Oh. Okay. Okay. Just don't look back. Also, don't try to mirror because that's just like a gamble. And just hope that we are past them and that, like, if they try to catch up, the turns will take them out instead of... Of course. Of course. Actually, you know, like, just because you did that, I am simply gonna do what I have to. Alright? There we go. Yeah, like we did waste a little bit of temperature there, but you know, I just had to send a message, you know? It's not about the money, it's about sending a message. Where's that from? Like, I do know it's pretty, like, common words. Frick, I should have let go of the W. Oh well, you know, like maybe I deserved it because I, you know, killed the guy. But to be fair, like he deserved being killed, so, you know, balance and all that. Okay, we just reset. There we go. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Oh, and also like this is like the final day of the driving week, and after that we're gonna have the train week. Yeah, and I know we've got some pretty cool games there. Even if some aren't really about the experience of driving a train, they're still gonna be pretty cool. Just you wait and see. And again, like all those streams, unless specified otherwise, will be at 1400 Amsterdam time. Okay, so far pretty solid, pretty solid. Good. Okay, cool. Are we already past the first goal? I don't even remember. Like at some point you start losing track of like where you are in relation to like specific goals on the map. It's just, yeah, we are just driving, you know, like you just get in the zone a little bit. Okay, we take this one on the right. Why do you like suddenly like shift in? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, no. I should have slowed down a bit. Like sometimes I really like underestimate how much the car just goes straight forward when you try to turn. at like relatively high speeds, of course, especially if it's like a downwards turn again. But you know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be cool. We're gonna be chill. It's whatever, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, then here and go. Hopefully we should not have to slow it down. Yes, good. Okay, I'm gonna wait until we hit the straight and then I'm gonna like readjust my chair a little bit. Alright, and woo! Okay, extra drift thing goes like... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Fuck. Oh well. It's fine. I thought like, okay, you know, if I time it then it's gonna be fine, but then my alignment was kinda wrong. So then that's an issue. Well, like you do see the speedometer go up, but it doesn't like actually show any speed, so all I can do is guess. I mean, like they do of course have the sign, so like you could like try and estimate what the thing is. Especially because you know like the distance between those things is always gonna be like 10 or 20. Like at least in kilometers, like maybe with miles it's only 10s and it doesn't do 20s, because like that's just something, I don't know. Anyway, point is, we are zooming. Okay, now that's gonna be the straight, right? Imagine if it wasn't, then we would be so uber duper super totally fucked. Okay, right, decent turn. Okay, so we go and give that a run and drift. Okay, yeah, of course, correct. No, not yet. Okay, well, I was a bit early. Like, it's kind of hard to determine, because like if you were just a little bit late, then, well, you know that. But if you're a little bit early, then there's also gonna be issues. Okay, that we were really lucky that he didn't decide to kill us then. Even if he is kind of being an issue, but at least it wasn't a straight up kill, right? Also, like, we did just get hit by someone. Just keep going and hope there won't be an issue. Oh, that's someone like that hit the guardrail but still managed to recover. It doesn't happen often, especially with the NPC cars. Like, it's already impressive enough if you do it as the player. But the NPC cars, that's something. Okay, so nice, smooth going. Right, and yeah. Okay, woo. This might be a bit risky, so oh no, it's just a straight. I'm so glad that I decided to slow down. Unfortunately, like, even if you're going entirely straight, if you hit the handbrakes, it is gonna mess you up a little bit. Okay, well, fortunately we are a little bit away. Okay, just turn, hopefully we're... Yeah, okay, we course corrected. Because, like, once you're, like, sideways, that's when you are entirely vulnerable to any and all attacks. Yeah, yes, I do describe it as attacks, even if it's just, like, other people in the traffic. Oh, hey Raven, didn't know foxes can drive. Ah. Well, I mean, this is like the 7th driving game this week. And I'm pretty sure all of them had like actual driving as part of the gameplay, so those shouldn't be that shocking either. But also, like, I don't think you can really say it's like foxes can drive when, well, just look at like how the gameplay went and how many times it already went game over here. Oh, that's the ramp, slow down for the ramp. Okay. Yeah, I do hope you're doing well this day. I'm so glad you could make it despite the later stream. Okay, I have to move it for a few hours. But, you know, I still wanted to do a stream this day, right? So that's what it's all about. Like when possible, just keep it all the same time. But if needed, just adjust so you still have your so you still have your every day of stream. Okay, can we make this just about? Oh, seriously, like that slow little bob. Wow. The game is really inconsistent with what makes your glove box pop open. Because sometimes it's like really just like any slight little bob. And sometimes you just like you launch and you roll over 20 times and the glove box just stays closed. Okay, well this is a bit risky and dicey and just overall not a good time. I will have to admit. Okay, well at least we managed to course correct, and if we overtake then we should be fine if we don't end up crashing really early on already. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't even know at like which goal we are at this point, because like I lost so much to just having to focus there that I couldn't really store like my relative position. You know, if that makes any sense. No, what's that? Midway meta. Okay, so we're nearing the second destination, but we are heading for third, which is quite a ways away, by the way. Yeah. See what I did there? Oh, but we just might be able to reach that. Okay. Yeah, see, so the next one is like 5 times the distance this one was. Oh, okay, well that was a little bit not exactly the smoothest, but could have been worse. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so what's this one gonna be? Okay, yeah, pretty good that we managed to course correct that, because even if the turn itself was like driftable, because it went after going upwards, it did come with a bit of a launching effect, so then it's good to like slow down. Good, bro. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes those cars are just so aggressive for no reason. I also do like how you barely even know that you're near actual land, unless you have like these random mountains just coming around here every now and again. Oh, yeah. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, whatever. We drive. At least have a decent temperature. Oh, okay, so we get another like update on destination. Okay, so only 8 more miles, and I think then from here on you don't get updates until you're really close, I believe, or maybe there's like a halfway. It's about like 5. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Whew. All right, and right, decent turn. Okay. Best run so far. You know, like I'm starting to get into it. Okay, then we here and we go here. And do we have to correct? Nope, we are fine. Unless this is a turn. Fortunately it wasn't. Also, look, we're going over the road, so that's cool. I mean under the road, and there's like road going. Oh, wait. Like the camera just glitches a little bit. And that's enough to like ruin my flow and end up with me crashing in what's otherwise quite a manageable turn. But yeah, the game does that sometimes. Like either a bit of like a small camera glitch, and sometimes your camera just like aims at the ceiling like that. Well, you know, even further than that. You know, just like it's fully inside the light or whatever. It is always great fun, because then like really your only option is to just slow down entirely. Okay, well we're definitely gonna need to drift this, because like we don't really have the right angle to just smoothly go. But yeah, you know, like then you just need to stop entirely just to fix your vision and then continue, because like if you try to fix it while driving, then you know that is pretty much a death sentence. Wee! I want to be free! Woo! Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay, yes, yes, yes. Oh, well that's not good at all. Wow. Not great, not great. Cool. Okay, this is gonna be turn right. Yeah. Oh, it's indeed a turn right. Wow, haha. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. It was a bit risky to do it while still driving, but it was also risky to stop entirely. And it was risky to keep it open, so you win some, you lose some. And in this case, we lose some. Like, it's just an entire abyss. Like, how high up are we even? Way too fucking high, that's obvious, but like, exactly, like, down to the details? I don't know. You tell me. Yo. Okay, okay, cool. Okay, okay. So again, like first turn, it's just that's pretty simple drift. Yeah, we just kind of let that go, and here we just go full left about here. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I did have to let go a little bit, but I didn't have to slow down, so that's nice. Okay, here of course we're gonna go for a bit of a drift again. And then this is gonna be a straight, so we're all fine. And then something. Right, then we're gonna have this one. Just still a little bit of a thing, but you know, like we can manage. Alright, then we get this one. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit risky. And not quite smooth. I kind of had to compensate to the left a bit more. Like it's really hard to determine like what exactly is the right balance of inputs to like do turns, especially at a high speed. I think this one also like requires a bit of slowdown. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, sure. You just do whatever. Why not? Okay. Well, we did hopefully just correct ourselves, right? And we save. And we save. Also, like, I think those songs on the left, you know, like the ones with the bars on the back, would say like wrong way. Because it's very clear that all the traffic goes one way, which is kind of funny, like on 4 lanes like this. And it's supposed to be some sort of highway. The fact that it only goes one way. Okay, slow down a bit so that we can actually get through here. Ooh, look at that. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Oh, like Woofer saves it. Hell yeah. It would be nice if you could get back to 250. That's like, you know, your starting thing. Actually, that's 254, which is kind of funny because like an inch is 2.54 centimeters, and I can't really think of any other thing that converts quite nicely like that. Ooh, hey, what's that thingy in the bottom left? Is that like our total distance? Maybe. Because we did just about skip the first destination, right? Actually, I don't know where exactly we are at this point. Or maybe it's like specifically on the route to 1. Okay, well that was something. Well, we did, fortunately, of course, correct. Oh wait, but then that would be a way to measure the speed, right? Or just the time between how long it takes to update. Okay, 2.3. Yeah, okay, we can just go. And then we can't go. Now, I know this one killed me like a whole lot of times until I really learned just slow down, just slow all the way down. Right on our sign, 1.9 miles. And then we're just gonna see if it resets once we get past that goal or not. Ooh. Because then that way we don't need the... Hello. Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, at least you actually helped me like correct my position, so I should be thanking you. Yeah. Right. So we are 4 miles in. Give or take. Okay. Okay, just... Yeah, okay, like here, like, yeah, we can try to just jump over it. Or we can just wait for them to kind of take themselves out. And that's generally the safer bet in these kinds of situations. Okay, well, it all looks like they're going straight, which means it's also easy to just... Yeah. To just go through them. And also, like, maintain your speed, because then you don't have to adapt for a turn, and for fuck's sake. Like, sometimes you can, like, squeeze through, but sometimes they just really don't want to let you do that. And just hope he takes turn. Okay, please just, like, launch yourself somewhere so that we can pass safely. Really, they also just take this turn? Because of course they do. Anyways, see, like, now we can squeeze through, so that's good. And they also shouldn't be an issue, because, like, I don't think they can take this turn nicely. At least not the way we can, motherfucker. Oh, that's gonna do a number on the paint, isn't it? Okay. So, yeah. I wonder if it's like also like 9 miles in by the time we get to that 9 mile sign for the final one. Because this game comes with 3 destinations. And like the first two are like pretty early on, right? You know, like the first one is like what, 2-3 miles in. And the next one is like, well, 5.2, evidently. And then we have a bunch of these, so that's okay. Yes, come on, just get yourself out of the way, please. Thank you. Okay, well, that was just a targeted attack, wasn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, just close that. Hopefully we can fix that. Why do you do that? At least in this section we should be safe, because I don't expect them to be able to get through. Okay, just try to get through, please. Please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Like I see movement. I see movement. Ah. Really? That's what's gonna kill us? Random nonsense like that? Alright. Also, let me just do something with like the chat box here. Because like the N is like there. Okay. Like it was grieving rave, and then the next line would start with the N, and it was just like very like visually unappealing, so I just widened the thing a bit so the full name fits on one line. Okay, cool. Alrighty, and now we just keep going, and I'm gonna see how the counter is. Yeah, no, okay, so once we got past that first one at like 5.2, the counter did not update, did it? Okay, we got like exact deeds for each of the destinations. That's pretty cool. Now once we get to the dead end city sign, we can actually just go from there. Dunk. And it's like what, 1.8 from there. So, now like first destination is gonna be pretty chill. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, you know, that was deserved. Like, I just took an unnecessary risk there for really no reason. So, yeah. That's on me, right? That's on me. We just keep it going. And what about here? It starts things with one. Maybe it only things with one, like, it starts counting at some point, like after getting off the ramp. I don't know. I don't know what the logic is. Yeah, okay, that's decent. That's decent. And I'm guessing it just counts the distance based on like the center line of the road, instead of like actual distance traveled, which also like would then account for like, oh, me like zigzagging here, for example. Alrighty. Oh, let me just try to avoid that one and get a nice little turn going here. Maybe a bit more extra brake support, just in case, right? Just in case. Okay, cool. Okay, well that looks sus. And I was correct in deeming it so. And I just about saved myself by slowing down. Good. Okay, so indeed 1.5 for that one. 1.6 even. Wow. Is that also like the thing? Or no, okay, so that's the thing is still for temperature clearly, because it doesn't really match with the distance updates, but that's fine, that's cool. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, this is quite tricky. All we have to do is just slow down a little bit. As in, just let go of the gas. Like, you don't even really have to brake. Yeah, no, okay, like, yes, okay, we do use, of course, the handbrake to, like, get our drifts going. But other than that, for that one we did really slow down a whole lot, though. And even that wasn't quite enough, as we got in a very tricky predicament with hitting all the guardrails still, despite everything. Okay. But now we're pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, the first one is 1.6. And this one is 5 point, well, whatever. And okay, we just let go of the brake so we can actually reverse, and then we just keep going. You know, like temperature shouldn't even drop below. I said temperature shouldn't even drop below 300. There we go. Good. Okay. Of course, like if we keep it above 150, that's fine. But ideally, still 250, just so that we also have like a margin for correcting if we get like a drift. That means we have to like correct our orientation and do a lot of staying alive in the first place. Jeez. Like sometimes you just like turn entirely out of control. Okay, so here we just go for the right here. Boom. Okay, let's see if that does anything. Hopefully it does. Okay. And now we just make our way through as if nothing happened. Well, the guy was entirely fine, and then that guy just got us there. Not just got us there, but actually trapped us, and the only reason we could escape was because we still had the jump ability. Okay. Phew. But we are progressing, right? Yes, indeed we are. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Jesus. Okay. But, well, okay, we do manage. Okay. Right, but even then, it would only be the second one. So we'd still be like a little bit short. Okay. And then we take a turn here, left, okay, okay. Well, that just about went sort of smoothly, or as smooth as could. Okay, so then 9.3 plus 5.3 is 14.6. Okay, so let's just call that 15. Right, so that means we are about a third of the way. That's fine. By the way, you know, like we can manage. That's all. Like it's no problem. It's oh yeah, go good. Oh, also I do like the lamppost, just doing absolutely nothing, and just appearing randomly sometimes. Because it's not even like at all like consistent, and just like with like some sort of standard distribution. Like just randomly you have a cluster all pretty close together, and then just nothing. And it wasn't even like a turn or anything or something that like would make sense to have extra care for lighting. It was just a random thing. Okay, well this is gonna be a bit tricky. But you know, like 8.3. Okay, so basically at 7.5 that would mean we are halfway there. I still keep my rounding to 15. Okay, well here I can just Jesus. Okay, well I am barely managing to keep that under control. Hopefully like after this turn they shouldn't be an issue anymore. Because like either they don't make the turn or we're gonna get far enough ahead for that not to matter. Okay, well that was a bit dicey with how that turn went. Okay. Alright, we just keep like the small corrections. Even if that means we're not as smooth as it could be. It's just a matter of trying to... Now how did that happen? No, genuinely, someone tell me, how did that happen? How did that happen? But anyways, yeah, let me set like the distances for each of the goals. Just so I can be like, hey, wow, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, so Cruiseville at 1.6 miles reached. And let's also just do Midway Meadows at 5.5 miles. Reached. Okay. Cool, so far so good, Okay. And we just enter to restart. And we continue our thing going and stuff, and yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, ooh, this is not going smoothly at all. this is. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Alright. Also, let me just like double check the Midway Meadows once we get there. I mean, I will take like a 1/10 mile margin. Like in metric, you can just say 100 meters, but here it's like, oh yeah, no, 1/10 of a mile. Because like, yeah, why be sensible with your system of measurement when you can also just have a random bullshit go? Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Now that's gonna be a turn that we need to actually slow down for once we get in there. Oh, you know, we took out that bit of guardrail. I think so. Like we took out that bit of guardrail, but then it still took quite a bit to. But then we still had like enough speed or height or whatever to get stuck on the next one. And whoa, okay, let's make sure we drift so we don't lose the game already early on and all that. Whew, alright. Okay. Now this is straight, right? Yeah, okay, so far we are fine. Okay. Oh. Okay. Because like again, like I did reach all the destinations offline, but like live, you know, I will just like update my farthest distance after I reach 9 miles. I think that's like a good point to keep. It's like, okay, once we have 9 miles, then that's when we start logging our records. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Decent. Decent. Like this is also like a very speedrunnable game, but like going for the furthest exit? Yeah, nah. Or imagine having a speedrun where the goal is to reach all the destinations. Like that's just hell. Like why would you do that to yourself? I already know, like if the game were like a little bit more popular, those categories would exist. Because I do know that runners are really fucking insane. Like just entirely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? But hey, you know, like they have fun. That's what it's about. And we have fun watching their runs, or like their video describing on how the runs went, or like different strategies that were found. So maybe like the latter only really applies to things where there's like any sorts of shortcuts, like sequence breaking or whatever, clipping, etc, etc. But yeah, even if it's just, hey, just do the game normally but fast, even those kinds of runs still got like a little bit going behind them, just for like a few seconds here and there, right? Oh motherfucker. Okay, cool. No, we are fine, right? Right? Yes. Like here we just have this cute little turn which isn't gonna do anything, right? Yes, good. Good. See, like that's the way we want it. Ooh. Oh my god, did I just misremember Midway Meadows, whatever? Maybe. Ah, well, whatever. I'll just keep the number in mind for next time. Oh yeah, that's 5.2. Yeah, no, okay, that's on me. My bad. Yeah, oops. Okay. Ah. Okay. Good. 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 Okay, and we slow the fuck down here. And even then, like even if you like are so careful, you still, well, that. You know, like the game is really punishing if you make any sort of mistakes. And it still gives you some margin for them. That's why you even have like suboptimal things like that. Instead of just do it perfectly or die. But well, it's still quite something. It's still quite something. But yeah, we are simply not going to use the speed. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Please, please. No, what? I just got murdered. Murdered. Bro. Bro, why did you do that? That's not cool. Why? Why? Like, why, bro? Okay. Well, first of all, correction. And second, correction 5.2. And now I'm just gonna get some water. Oh my god, I forgot to enable my mic at some point. Oops. Well, that was like quite a lot of commentary missed. Huh? Well then. But yeah, basically just a whole lot of just like, oh hey, this happens, that's not cool. Or this happens, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so again, like we set our markers, like in chat we log our records after we reach 10 kilometers. Oh, that seems fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, like that's also like one of the benefits too for like the large streamers. It's that there's always going to be someone that's like, oh hey, your game isn't capturing, or hey, your mic is off, you know, things like that. Which I think is one of the benefits that is quite often overlooked and also underestimated with how significant they are. You know, assuming that the basic error rate is about equivalent overall, maybe half. Alright, oh okay, we do need to slow down here and turn. Okay, and what are you gonna do? Okay, you're just gonna do that. Will we still live? Bro, I just closed that. Yeah, see, like our only option was to just launch. Like they literally did that with the purpose of destroying us. But then they didn't even have the decency to do it themselves, the finishing off. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like the lion, the witch, and the audacity. I mean, if you know, you know. Yeah, like lately I had to deal with like quite a bit of audacity, like whoo, insane. Yeah, like just some family matters. Yeah, and I'm not talking about the rescheduling. I'm talking about something like way larger. But I won't really get into detail there, because like that's, you know, like there are limits, right? For like how much I tell the community about. And like some things are just for me to know and for you to not know. And like something's like, oh, for me to know and for you to find out, but here it's just for you to not know, and that's it. Anyway, the game is still like, it's going well. Like also like even though it's like it's literally just the same map and you're just repeating the same sections, it just stays interesting. Well, at least as the player. Like I don't know how the viewing experience would be. Yeah, at least I got my mic enabled again, so that's good. What's that? Oh, that no looky good. That no looky good. That no looky good. Oh, that one looks like so delicious to knock off. But okay, sure, I will skip. I will skip. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, alright. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we are just gonna keep this going. Okay, already 2 miles in. But let's just like not even try to look at the distance until we hit the second destination. Okay, let's do the left here, scrape the paint a little bit, and okay, we're definitely gonna need some course correction here, because like that's, okay, oh wow, okay, like that turn is pretty brutal. Alright, but we did make it, very nice. Okay, free ourselves, quickly, correct, and okay. Again, Woofer, just like if it's a turn where you can't even see the end, like for these ones we know it's just drift, for these ones we know it's just drift, but if it's the ones where you can't see, then they're in such a way where you just need to slow down. You just like this. Oh, well, that's a straight. But even then, like, it's good practice. Oh, right, this one with the ramp. Okay. 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 It's fine, though, right? Yeah, probably. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Actually, not even really. I just really want to do this while going fast. Because again, like, the temperature is quite forgiving. And like, we would have probably a way better chance at success if we would slow down a bit. But I don't know, I do want it to be engaging once we finally get the winning run, right? Instead of doing that as like a freaking grandma run. No, like, I'd rather not beat it tonight than to beat it while playing like a little grandma. Though, like, I do say that, but sometimes like old people on the roads are just freaking race car drivers. Like, they're just like, alright. Okay, well, this is, yeah, okay. Okay. Just stay in place. Okay. Just wait until it sort of dissipates. Like here, like two of them already took each other out. And hopefully that gives us a bit of a window to, you know, make our way through. Just take it easy, you know, like, I'm not even pressing the gas right now, just to... Oh, was that just a... The bear. Yeah. That's... Was that a piece of the guardrail? On the road, sticking out and launching us? Cause it looked a suspicious lot like that. Quite a lot even, actually. Is that just the way they do it? Right. Alright, you know what? Let me set a hard cap at 0:30 as like the time to end stream. Just that I also have the time to sleep, because, you know, I've got another stream tomorrow and that will be also at the normal time, so I do need to get up at a reasonable time so I can do my morning stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm really not in shape this run. Wow. Okay, well, do we at least do this one nicely? Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. We're getting there. We're building up. Alright, cool. And then here, if this is a good drift, then yeah, nice. And then we got another car there, but we just drive past that. Yeah, okay. Nice enough. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, drift. Like, that's the thing. Like you've got the quick effect. Then it sort of half stabilizes, and then only after like another second or two will it continue the driftingness. So you need to make sure that you know what you're doing, and you need to be confident in what you're doing, because otherwise, well, yeah. Uh-oh. And things like, you can see, like, okay, more is over that side, but once we launch, it's gonna do that. Yeah. Not cool. Oh well. You know, and, you know, like the off-ramp, it's a little tricky, you need to be precise, but it's Also when you're still building up your speed, so it's always fine. Now, and this is the actual road. This is where things start to matter, but not really. At least not until you've like reached the 5.2, because that's like the first destination, and like you need to be the second destination even. You need to be past that for a run to really be significant in any kind of way. Like other than that, it's just like okay, you know, the run didn't even restart. Because like part of the challenge is not just the road, but doing it all, like the whole section, like this whole distance in just one go. That's also why there's no checkpoints or anything. You know, because then it wouldn't be as interesting as a challenge anymore, now would it? Ooh, that was quite a nice turn. And no, oh well, that's annoying, but. You know, like you gotta be a bit careful with the kinds of things you do. Ah, no. Okay, we need to slow down a little bit more. I now see. Hindsight is 2020. Yes, I have the power of hindsight. Well, that's not exactly a useful power, now is it? Yeah, I can see that now. Ooh, whoa, whoa, no, whoa, nothing happened. Shut up. Nobody of you saw anything. Alright, none of you. At least because I like could manually like resize this window. I do also like constantly got a little preview of like the stream view, where you know I can just see like at least the game capture is good. Because like I did have it earlier this week where I accidentally didn't fix the game capture. But fortunately I did have someone saying it, so then I could correct that. And fortunately it was like, I'm pretty sure like I replayed the game entirely anyway, so ended up being fine fortunately, but I still, right? You know, that kind of thing. Alright, let's turn. Okay, no, it's gonna need more, it's gonna need, okay, and this one's also gonna need a bit of drifting action. Ooh, okay. And then another turn, wow, okay, and that's, just slow down, Woo, alrighty. Yeah, okay, you know, like, if you try to do it at any sort of speed, then, you know, you're kind of just self-destructing, right? You're kind of... Like, how much grip you got is also, like, rather inconsistent. I do have to say. But that'd be fine, Sorry, I just start making weird sounds now. Yum yum yum. Like at some point you just kind of run out of things to say, even if you're just doing commentary, because then like your brain just starts getting a little mush. Wow. Okay. And turn. Ooh, okay. Need a bit more counter steer. Wow. Okay, and what's that gonna be? That's straight, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Like for the first few kilometers you can start, for the few miles you can kind of start to remember things. But after that it's... Whew. Okay, and turn. Come on! Damn, okay, that was a bit riskier than I wanted it to be, a bit closer. Again, like, it's just kind of hard to determine still. Okay, slow down. And there, you know, like that ends fine. You know, like you just get there and then you get to regain control. Music makes you lose control, and so do these turns. And hopefully not the car that's behind us. Hopefully they they're too far behind. Or at least they won't be able to like navigate through these other cars. Wow, it's just, did you see that all of them were like in the same lane? Like that doesn't happen often. It really does not. I am sane, trust me. Oh, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is one of these turns. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay, just let go of the gas. Just... You just kind of have to. So, yeah. Please, 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 don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us. Okay, cool. Because, like, if you're in a position like that, any of those cars hitting you will just kill you. So that's not good. Ooh, is this another one? It sure is. It sure is. Okay, well at least we got this one is fine, you know, because we were so slow that we didn't even need to drift. Which then also means that you don't end up drifting too much. Ooh, okay. Okay, now that's a straight, so we can just keep going. That's all good. Then here we slow down. And yeah. Oh, you know, like still at like half the speedometer, so that's not too bad, you know. We still get to roll a little bit. And it's not like a full stop. Yum. Wow. And okay. Yes. Oh, see, like we should have like done it just a little bit better. Yeah, we definitely should have done that just a little bit better. No, it doesn't get much worse than literally just anything better would be surviving with the possibility of recovery. So yeah, we definitely should have done a little bit better. But like I just know that it can be done. Like, you know, it's less than 3 times the distance of what we already reached. So, you know, theoretically should be entirely doable. Because like we reached that within like what, the first half hour? So, you know, like this shouldn't be that much of an issue even. Right, okay, is this gonna be a tricky one? Oh no, it's a straight. Okay, cool. And okay, we take this one out. And then we take this one slow. Oh, I think this was just one of the ones that we could take with speed. Ah well. This one. Ooh, do we need to drift? Yes, we do. That's rather unfortunate, but it's still manageable. Okay, slow down. Okay, cool. Like at least that way we don't. Okay, just hope it doesn't hit us. Just pray. You know, it's like if you've got like a tweaker next to you, right? Just try to avoid it and hope it doesn't do anything. Also, like what's that RPM meter doing? Like it's just kind of all over the place. I don't really know what it measures even. Like the speedometer is speedometer, right? And the distance-ometer is the distance thing. And then we got the temperature for the food. But the thing on the right, I simply do not follow. I simply do not. Uh-oh. Okay, well fortunately that one was just driving and wasn't looking for murder. If anything, he seems to be looking for, you know, the murdering of oneself. We can't help you with that, buddy. I'm just gonna go past. I have a what was it? Pizza? I think it was a pizza indeed. A pizza to deliver. Alright, well that was really, really close. Phew, well, fortunately we managed just fine. And we just take this one, take it like that, and ooh, look at that, no need to drift. Hell yeah. Always love that. Is this safe? Whew, fortunately it was. Yeah, that one isn't. Oh, come on. There is no way that this is too far. Like, this is literally just one wheel. Like, come on. Oh, it pushes us. It is just forward. It's not just engine stronger, it is just forward. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Also, like, the fact that that killed us is entirely ridiculous, but hey. That's just my opinion, which is fact in this case. Because, like, it's just the way it is. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay. We just keep going and going, like I'm still going. Come on, just get out. Just drive your freaking car. Come on. Come on, there we go. And forwards also fine. Yes. It is kind of insane to like fumble on the second turn. Like honestly, any fumble before the 2 mile mark is just inexcusable. And between 2 and 5 it's just kind of stupid, and past 5 it's like, okay, you know, like fair enough. Like that's where things really start to ramp up. But still, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, yes, okay. We take this on the inside. Scrape a bit of paint. Drift. Whew, just about. Almost knocked that one out. I mean, not that it will matter, you know, it wouldn't like mess up our alignment, so then it's not important. You know, because like we don't care about these people. I give it. Well, you know, at least we're not the only ones that messed up. Like on both sides of the road, someone drove off, and the other 2 are just stuck. So you know. No one wins. Well, you know, like maybe someone wins at some point, I don't know. Ooh, okay, that was pretty close. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Like maybe it's actually a good idea to keep my mouse off the hand so that it's... Sorry, my hand off the mouse so that I only focus on the ones with the controls. Just my left hand on the keyboard. And like in the cases of like trying to restore vision, it's, you know, like we're gonna need to do something on the left side first to like make that relevant. No, or even if it's like to, for example, like if the food thing opens, you know, we do need to get the car to a point where it's safe to do so. Okay. Right. Okay, solid. You know, just do a bit of drift and keep it going. Right, turn. Okay, then yeah, this is a pretty brutal turn, but fortunately we are fine. Okay, now what about this one? Yeah, just a little bit of drift, but keep it light, because like the speed wasn't the highest. At least like getting into that turn it wasn't. Right, okay, we take the left. Whew, that was really close. Like, I'm pretty sure we took a bit of paint there. And then here we just do the... oh god. Okay. Never mind. It's like in aircraft investigation, whenever they're describing paint transfer, they always use the comparison to an incident with cars. Okay, well that was just murder. Like, we were in the position of recoverability. Were. Past tense. But let's see how that one-hand control only does. No, it might actually have some merit. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess now. Yeah, like once you've got an entire like clusterfuck in front of you like that, like your fate is no longer in your hands. Like, you can try to improve your odds, but you know, like, whatever happens will just happen. And there's not a lot you can do against some of these things. But that's fine, right? We just keep giving it a go, And ooh. Okay, cool. Alright, left, so that we don't, you know, like actually hit that. It's kind of the opposite of reaching the goal, after all. I know, right? Shocking. The goal is to, you know, survive. Ooh, okay, why are you doing that? Like, come on, bro. Come on, just be sensible here. Just be Okay, now this is gonna be a tricky one, right? Yeah. What? What the hell? Okay. Maybe I do need the right hand on the mouse. Like maybe that keeps me more in tune. Like, I thought, like, you know, if only one hand is involved in the controls, that helps with focus. But maybe it's having both hands engaged that means you actually get the game, right? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good soup. Right. Okay, right, cool. Right. Okay. That's gonna be a turn, right? Oh, but this one that could have just been a normal drift, I believe, yeah. Definitely. Oh well. It happens. Oh, also, like, my voice is already getting a bit hoarse, because I did kind of have to present sorta for some people. Oh, well, that got close, but at least, like, all our wheels stayed on the road, so that also really improves your odds of survival. Like, if even just one is off, then chances are you simply cannot recover, because the way that side thing is constructed, it will mess with the way, like, your physics and tires grip. And yeah, and then you're dead. Yay! Wahoo! Okay, so this is a yes. Okay, cool. And that's exactly the kind of thing we were looking for. Okay, here we just need to do a bunch of small corrections. Especially because that one suddenly decides to move lanes for no reason. Unbelievable. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, let go of the gas and recover. Yes, yes. Okay, we just take this easy. Just take it slowly, right? We keep it calm. Okay, we slow down all the way. And then we just keep going like this. And then we get another turn, like so. Very nice, very nice. And oh no, that's straight. Okay, cool. And then slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. Yeah, like we know what happened last time after all. And that was just a targeted attack. Like you saw that. Like they just went a full 90-degree turn. Okay, just try to get like involved with a few other cars. Funny, actually, ironic, because normally you want to avoid that. But that's just because that means you are harder to reach. Then even if they try to attack you, they might get stuck somewhere else and not manage to do anything. Like they might be able to like bump the other car, but like the chance of that then also like successfully managing to screw you over, that's a bit smaller. That is quite a bit smaller. I don't know why I sing the birthday tune or the hum is, whatever. We are almost a third of the way there. Give it just a little more. Oh, look at that. That is quite a nice drift, I would, even if I do say so myself. Right, here we got also a bit of a difficult turn. That's gonna, oh, okay, now that's, oh, no, that's, okay, cool. That's cool, actually. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, alright. Ooh, yeah, yeah. And we just do that. Oh god, no, okay. See, like we tried to drift early and then that would have like killed us. Because again, you still have like the instant effect of the drift, which you also need like the space for. So yeah, there's a lot to consider. There's quite a lot to consider. Okay, we are officially a third of the way there. Nice. But only like at halfway. Yeah, I think like 2/3 is like putting the bar quite high. But at like halfway I will like start being more careful. You know, so then if I see things like that, I will slow down a little bit earlier, even. Yes, I know. Call us about that. Think, yeah, sure we survived, but it wasn't great. No, I'm sure we all agree on that. Oh, okay. What's that? Okay, that's also like... Ooh, right then. Right. Right. Okay, but we are managed... Oh no, that's also gonna be another one of those, isn't it? Yep. Okay, just reverse, just like, that's not our issue. That, seriously, that is what we get stuck on? I mean, like, that is the thing that manages to... Just avoid those, like, you know, we can't really do the trick like Lightning McQueen did. Okay, okay, right. Good. Yes. Okay, and now we can press the gas. Motherfucker. Why did you... What? Bro! What the hell? Like we were at such a decent speed, and that guy just tried to kill us. And then as we were recovering, another one went in. Ah, unbelievable. Don't look at the distance. Okay, now you can look at the distance again. And especially a little further, you can also look at the distance. Nice. Okay, yes. I think like we're gonna get under the bridge like that. Yeah. Nice. Oh, look, you can even see like a car being stuck there. That's cool. Like, I wonder if like no wait, a shortcut isn't possible because like the moment you get off the road, and sometimes like it happened at least 2 times when I was just on the road. It will like explode you for being like out of bounds. You know, it will just consider you like fallen off. Alright, okay, good. Okay, slow down. Like yeah, okay, like yeah, sure. It is nice to keep the temperature high, of course, but it's also nice to like survive in the first place. And we got like quite the margin to work with in terms of like the temperature, so you know it's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, so like here we take the left one, and we're also gonna take the left one there, and then here the right one, and oh, okay, well we are gonna drift a bit like so, but then okay, and here we're gonna slow down just so that we actually get to survive. Okay, just like yes, okay, we know that the glove box is open, but we just need to drive for a bit to be able to like actually do anything at all, which is quite annoying, of course, but yeah, it is unfortunately the way it is. Okay, okay, and well, that was risky, but we managed to, okay, 9 miles. Now it's 9 miles, and we only got, well, what, like 5 to go, 6 technically. I said like 5.8 or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, okay, we're okay, cool, we're fine. It's all good. It's all oh god, okay. You know, like here, like with this kind of specific alignment, it's tricky to work, but okay, we manage. Oh, just a little bit, and we get like a 2 first, which is quite a nice like milestone, I would say. That's also why I start taking things a bit more carefully. It just goes like, you don't want to fumble at the finish line, right? You do not want to fumble at the finish line. And I do know that like 2 thirds is still quite a bit away from finish, but I just like, I don't think we got this far on stream. We most certainly did not. We certifiably did not. Okay. Ooh. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Because like then, like if you want to drift like that, it's actually good to keep your forward speed. But it's also kind of good that we did slow down in advance a bit, because well, there's something going on here. Or it's like pretty good if you manage to just keep a little bit of distance from the main chaos. At least until you can find an opening to, you know, get through and get past. So far, it's like it's pretty risky, which is kind of annoying because that means that the temperature will just like gently keep ticking down. Yeah, I think we can just like make, yeah, like we can just about barely squeeze through there. Like they left just enough distance. That's cool. Oh, but now we got this. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. Okay. Oh, another ramp. Okay. Well, that's definitely gonna kill a few of them. Surely. Or maybe we are far enough away that all we need to worry about is the cars in front. Probably. Like at this. Oh, another. Oh, diabolical. I do have to say. Oh, that is just, wow. How dare they? Alright. Come on. Okay, just, yeah. Now, like we don't have to worry about the temperature now, right? So we're just gonna be a bit more cautious than normally. Now this might be a turn, so we slow down, even if it ends up being a straight. Because again, it is no longer at the point where you want to do that sort of gamble. Yeah, that's a turn. And it's one that we can, of course, just drift through, but oh, it's still not a nice feeling at this point. Okay, and there's more chaos. Cool, cool. Okay, so now we go here. Okay, we take this left one, and then we take this right one, and then we get through. Okay, cool. And then we just build speed just to get the hell out of there. Fortunately, we get a bit of a straight, so that's cool. And then we need to slow down because there might be a turn. That's pretty tough. Okay. Oh god. God, that is not a nice feeling. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. About as much as my daily run, but then in miles instead of kilometers. But basically my daily run is about 2.5 kilometers. I mean, like, most of it isn't running, it's mostly walking, but like even the running part itself is like half a mile still, so that's decent. Okay, only 2 miles, so like 3 kilometers. Okay, so yeah, just okay. We just gotta lock in now. It was like, I think it was like quite a while since the last sign like that. I don't know. Just reverse. Come on, just reverse. What the hell was that? Come on. Like, at least try to stay sort of in the middle of the road when you get to those turns. Come on now. Come on. Get your head out of your ass. Just focus. Just know what you're doing. Please. Like someone has to. Okay, yes, okay, cool. Okay, and yeah, okay. Right, okay, and slow down. Because like here, we've got to be like a bit gentle. We don't know which turn it's gonna be. Okay, it's a straight, that's cool. And again, like, we can launch over them, but it's just not the sort of gamble I want to do right now. Like, it's only like 1 mile to go. Oh, another straight. Oh, like, come on. Like, if it's a straight, then just let me know so that I can keep my speed instead of, you know, encouraging me to slow down for a danger that does not exist. Okay, it is just 1 mile now, so I'm just gonna... We will simply not, like, go past, like, the middle in terms of speed. You know, we will simply, like, accept... We will simply accept that the food will be a little bit colder than it might need to be, but you know, like we just want to live now, right? We just want to live. So no more cool drifting action, no more, like, I don't know, heroics or whatever, no more fancy stuff, just a leisurely drive. You know, like, temperature is dropping. But it's dropping at like an acceptable rate, you know? An acceptable rate, you know, like, we can work with this, Come on, Woofer. Come on. Like, as long as we manage to, like, prevent the disaster, you know, oh, please, come on, game, come on. Like, that's the annoying thing with slowing down, that you also won't get your distance going up quickly. You know, like, distance is speed and all that. You know, like, if you have more speed, then oh, hello. You get your distance, And now at 14.7 or maybe even 14.8, we just do a leisurely roll down the exit ramp. Oh no, we just straight up randomly slow down. It's not even just the basic rolling, it just decides to stop. Okay, come on. Like now we are literally on the downwards. Yes, I know. Okay, now we got a bit of down. Oh, we need to go quite a bit down this one to actually trigger the thing. Huh. Wow, the tip is pretty low. Hey, wait. I went all the way and I ended up getting really low. Or maybe the tip is based on your temperature actually instead of the distance. Or maybe that's like, there's a multiplier there. I don't know. But yeah, right. That's pretty much like the goal for this stream done. Let's see if yeah, okay, cool. You know, like this is one that I was kind of planning to watch anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna rate them. Thanks for stopping by and for watching, both Kylab and Raven. And also very glad, of course, that we did manage to actually finish the game the way we wanted. Yeah, Mad Pew, thank you for staying by. I saw you lurking. And yeah, I do hope to see you in the next one, of course. They're gonna be again at like 1400 Amsterdam time. You know, like this just a one-off because family stuff. And yeah, okay, then I'm just gonna rate now. Goodbye.